Hello and welcome to a fresh episode on this segment on Daybreak Africa. I am Angela Daku, and today's topic will be based on the rising cases of divorce in our society today. Well, we have with us a lecturer from the Special Education Department at Adeyemi Federal University of Education, Ondo, in person of Dr. Pastor Ebenezer Oyewole. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you, Angela.
Yes, sir. We're looking at the situation of things happening recently. You discovered that divorce has become like a norm in the society. What do you have to say about this?
The society is porous currently, and currently a lot of things has been happening in our society. In those days, in the days of our fathers, when you are married, you are married. But a lot of things is responsible. We are in the era of technology. And all this technology is seriously affecting the marriages that we are having today. You see, people, when you get married today, even in the night, there can be a case of divorce. Why? Because the society is developing. And as our society is developing, cases of divorce is also increasing, based on the fact that what was not there before in the days of our father is now there. People tend to behave the way they should behave, and even many times wives, women, they are no longer ready to be submissive. When the woman is not ready to be under a woman, we see a woman that want to be alone. A woman prefer to stay alone. A woman prefer to have everything to herself. So there is no way just a woman can stay under a woman, under a man. We have seen a situation whereby even the marriage of celebrity, a celebrity we marry in the morning, in the night, we say, oh, I can't cope under a man. I can't withstand a man. So please, let everybody go. I want to have my power. I want to be authoritative. I'm a woman. And the issue of gender too is a serious problem. That, okay, women should be accorded certain power. And some women, they have taken it so far that they believe that, okay, what a man can do, a woman can do. So that even I don't even need a man. Even men too, they say, oh, I can survive without a woman. So, and everybody is just going, everything is just going haywire. And some people, they don't have the understanding of marriage. Marriage is a combination of two people that can forgive. But when the man is not ready to forgive, the woman is not ready to forgive, how can they live together? And that has been the reason why the cases is rising on daily basis. Even people don't even attach importance to marriage again. They don't see marriage as something that is important. And it's an institution ordained by God himself. But the morale of people concerning marriage now is very, very low. They believe that, okay, a man and woman can come together to live together to have sex. And after satisfaction, well, go your way. And that is the reason. Today, we have a lot of contract marriages today now. You believe that when I want to have my satisfaction, invite a woman, let him come and serve me. After 24 hours, let her leave. So such a woman or a man cannot stay under a man. And at the end of the day, it will also lead to divorce. So that is the reason.
So, sir, you actually made mention of development in the society today. And also, you said there are now things that were not there before in the olden days, are now presently in our surroundings. So, probably that's part of the reason why. Can you explain this?
Okay, the development. Currently, we are in the era of ICT now, the era of technology. In the day of our father, there was no phone. Hardly will you have a woman having access to Facebook or whatever. But today, when you see a woman, a married woman, exposing herself even on Facebook on daily basis, early in the morning, even sending herself to the whole market. Somebody who is married, the marriage status is married. But you will see just a woman in the morning exposing herself, telling people that, okay, come and buy what I'm selling. At the end of the day, somebody out there can buy what she's selling, and that is the beginning of problem in that home. And little by little, divorce can take place. And in those days, even our mother, I talk of development. In those days, during the olden days, women, they are very, very submissive. They are submissive. They respect their husband. But today now, society is rampant. Society is becoming unbecoming. Hardly can you see a woman that will subject herself to under a man.
So, sir, what do you think is actually responsible for this?
Well, it's developing factors in our society, the economic status, the social status, the political status, genders, and a lot of other factors. Now, a woman wants to equate with a man. I'm not saying women should not have a place, but what I'm saying is that, okay, the place of, in fact, the Bible make mention of it specifically that a man should be the head of a family. But in a situation today now where a woman wants to be the head of the family, do you think just a woman can stay under a man? No. And that is the beginning of a divorce. Divorce will not start in a day. It is a gradual process. Even some people, they already divorced, they are still living together. Husband and wife stay together, but cat and right. Those people, officially, they are not divorced, but literally, they are already divorced. And we have a lot of marriages like that. So at the end of the day, the end product will be divorce. Because divorce started many, many years ago. You can see men and women, even husband and wife, supposed to sleep together, eat together, talk together. But marriages today, many people cannot even remember the day they sat together, husband and wife. And that is the beginning of divorce. Little by little, they cannot, communication is no longer there. Things they should share together as husband and wife is no longer there. So it is when the whole thing now boomerang, and people now see that, okay, this is a divorce center, it is then they begin to announce divorce. There are a lot of divorces now in our families, in our homes, that people will not see. But literally, husband and wife living together, but they are divorced. And it is happening today in our society.
You also made mention of economic and some other factors that are responsible. I would like you to actually elaborate on this.
Okay, let me pick economic factor. We have homes today now, maybe because of the economic situation. The husband is not having the economic power. He's not the breadwinner of the home. The wife has been the one paying school fees. The wife has been the one paying house rent. The wife has been the one responsible for everything in the family. So at the end of the day, one day the woman will even say that, okay, why am I even under this man? Okay, please let him just go. At least we have been together, I'm the breadwinner. So what is the essence? And maybe the man is willing to work. There's no work. The man is willing to provide for the family, but there is no financial wherewithal. So at the end of the day, it can lead to a serious case of divorce, broken home. And the children will go apart, the man will go apart, the wife will go apart.
Although, sir, there are still some homes that even when the woman provides, these men are sometimes not ready to work. They feel so relaxed, and even they still maltreat these women. So
Well, we have cases like that, but it's not, we have just, let's say, 20%. It's not on the extreme cases. We have just 20%. Hardly when a man is willing to work and there's no work, and the man cannot even have any means of providing for the family, in that situation, we cannot blame the man. We can always blame it on the economy. We have some of them having a very good certificate. We have some of them, even they have opportunity to do other things apart from their certificate. But at least you need cash. And you know the current situation of the economy in this country now. If you don't want to start any business now, when there's no money, will you be able to start it? So if we have husband in that kind of situation, and the woman is providing, and you know women, there will always be that feminine factor. A woman will always be a woman, except on rare occasions whereby a woman will say, okay, it is just my cross, let me carry it for now. But how many women can say, it's my cross, I want to carry it for now? And also men too. We have men where the wife is doing this and whatever. How many of them can be sincere with their wife? How many of them can accommodate their wife? How many of them can accept their wife? But it's on rare occasions. But generally in our society today, the economy is affecting a lot of things. If the man has lost the economic power, then that is the beginning of problem with you. And that is even biblically, scripturally, the Bible says a man should be the head of his house. When he's talking about headship, he's not talking about being in charge. I'm the husband. No, being in charge, having the economic power, having the spiritual power, having the financial power, having every power. He should be an absolute man. An all-in-all man. A provider. A caring husband. A loving husband. But by the time a man has lost that power, and today one of the factors that can make you to be caring is when you have money. When the economic power is not there, when you can, how caring do you think you want to be? Can a woman even accept being caring? When there is no money, when there is no economic power, it is a problem.
Well, speaking about Nigerians in diaspora, a recent report shows that their divorce has become even more than the white men over there. So what do you think is responsible? Aside Nigeria now, where you said they have economic issues affecting the marriages in Nigeria, how would you explain this?
Well, Nigerians in diaspora, well, Either you travel to anywhere in the country today, in the world today, the Nigerian is also in Nigeria. And your inbuilt behavior, you cannot change your inbuilt behavior. Now, some of them that are going out there, some of them, they have behavior of Nigerian.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, no. You know our culture, our behavior. When we talk about culture is a total way of life. Now, our culture is different from their own culture. We are not an American. We are only privileged to live in America. Now, for us to acculturize, for us to behave the way they behave, it will take certain time. The inbuilt culture of Nigeria, we always go with them to where they are going. Now, averagely, an African man, when you get to London, you forget that, okay, it's a taboo to beat a woman. Some of them beat a woman, a white woman, and you know the meaning of that. You are coming back home. It's a problem. So some of them, the way they treat women in this country, because some of them, they are privileged to go there. So when they get there, the same behavior in Nigerian behavior, they go with the behavior, with their load, with their baggages to diaspora. And they will behave like that, and eventually a woman cannot stay with them. And it becomes a problem. Because it is what is happening in Nigeria that they also transport that back to that place. So hardly can you see the cases of divorce among the people out there. Not that they learn it there. It is what is happening there that was also transformed to that place. And at the end of the day, you know, some of these people that are out there, the marriages contracted over there is not even a remarriage. Some of them contracted the marriages because they want to have a stay. And then when you say you contract a marriage, that one is not a marriage. It's just a marriage for you to be able to have an. When the Bible is talking about marriage, marriage should be for better, for worse. Either you are staying there, you are not staying there, marriage is marriage. But when you have a marriage because of you want to get something, the Bible say in sweetness, in tears, in whatever, you should still be together. That is the meaning of marriage. But this is a marriage contracted because I want to get something from you. Your Bible will say, I don't know whether I'm permitted to see you. Your Bible will say, ìyàwó tá bá fi jó fẹ́, ìran ni ó wò lọ. The way a woman comes, it depends. That woman will also go the same way. That is it. So it's what is happening in our country currently that is transported back to that place. And it is among us. They are still Nigerians. So I'm not surprised. They are still Nigerians. They are not Americans. So it is the behavior, it is the culture that they have taken to that place.
So you're saying there's something wrong with our culture?
I'm not saying something wrong with our culture. That the problem we are having. Our culture is very good, very rich culture. We have a very rich culture. In those days, my mother and my great-grandfathers, when they got to marry, they will be submissive. The marriage was very happy. Hardly can you see a woman looking at the eyes of the husband in those days. But today now, how many women can kneel down for her husband today? If you say it, even among our generation now, that okay, when you wake up, kneel down and greet your husband, people will say, oh, this is another word.
But sir, from what we've been discussing so far, developments in the African world has not actually, or was not supposed to be a bad thing as such. But why does it play out this way? Is it our mentality, or it is the way we embraced it? Because I don't think such Western messages would have been passed that way.
Well, Western culture, Western civilization is good. But you must remember something. The Western culture, they are bringing it to us. As they are bringing it to us, we should not forget that we still have our own culture. Before the advent of Western education, there has been an education in this country. We have been having the informal education. You know, they brought the formal education. We have our ways of doing things. We have an organized way of doing things. But you should know that this thing is not our own. It's not our own. It's another person's culture. And they are bringing it. So we want to mix their culture with our culture. And that is causing the problem. By the time an American person or whatever, by the time he put on a cap, he put it in a very good way, like his own culture. But now, in Nigeria, now we want to put on our cap, at the same time we want to put on suits. You know, there is a kind of problem. And that has been the thing. They meant well for us. The civilization is a good thing for us. But the way we embrace it, we mix it with our culture. And it is causing problem. It is causing problem now. It is causing problem. Look at today. Look at our children today. Our children, when they wake up, hardly can our children speak in our mother tongue now. Some of them speak in English every day, every morning, every area, and it is becoming a problem. I don't want to go into that. It's becoming a problem, and all these things affecting our culture. And by the time Even an average child, when he's growing up now, speaking English, everything, even way of life, English, everything. At the end of the day, a lot of things may get wrong, and it's never in America, it's in Nigeria.
So, sir, how would you suppose this issue is supposed to be curtailed?
Well, the issue of divorce is a serious issue. It's not a societal issue, and we pray that God will help us. Is that before anybody goes into marriage, the person should be able to be ready for marriage. We have a lot of cases now where people, they are no longer seeking partner in the right way. That is number one problem. When somebody wants a partner, you get your partner on Facebook. I'm not saying it's not good. A Facebook partner, a YouTube partner, Instagram partner, all those things, if there's anything like that. Sincerely, you don't know anything about the person. You don't know the home, you don't know the behavior, you don't know anything about it. You just say, okay, I like you, oh, beauty, I like you. And we just, in those days, our forefathers, you don't just get married like that too. Somebody have to just go and make inquiry about a woman that you see, that you like. They will make inquiry about even the diseases that affect them in their family, the behavior in their family. Somebody must have done underground work. So they will now come back with a report that, okay, can you marry from this family? But today you can see anybody can marry anybody. And sincerely yours, it is not everybody that can be together. You can marry, but you may not be able to live together. There is a difference between marriage. Marriage is a ceremony, just a ceremony. But the process of living together, that is what we are talking about. The process of living together need adjustment, need tolerance, but you can live with person that you can tolerate. You can live with the person that you can adjust with. But there's a lot of, it is not every woman that you can tolerate. But society today, because I saw her somewhere, we met somewhere, let us marry. The wedding will end one day, but marriage is a continuous thing. But how many people can sustain the marriage? And that is the problem we are having today in our society. And that is the reason why we have cases of all this women abuse. At least it is happening now on a daily basis. A man will beat a woman to death, a lot of things, because there was no proper investigation. There was no proper courtship. Can we live together? Or somebody just join us together? That's another thing. Okay, at least I'm a rich man. Okay, marry my daughter. Okay, I'm the governor of this country. Okay, of this state. Okay, I'm also a governor in another place. Okay, two of them, let them marry together. That kind of marriage cannot stay. It may not stay. Or somebody, okay, it's my friend, let's use my daughter and my daughter. Let them marry together. They may not be able to have anything good. The Bible says in that book of Amos, chapter 3, verse, it says, can two people work together except they agree? Not their father agree together for them, except the two of them, except they agree. So it's a serious issue in our society.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for coming to the program. It's been nice having you, sir. So this is where we end this episode. Till we meet again next time, I am Angela Daku. Stay safe.